Israeli security forces are prepared to confront any scenario that may erupt along Israel's border with Gaza, as tens of thousands of Palestinians prepare to demonstrate near the Gaza border fence with Israel. The event is a clearly well-planned and orchestrated one that has possibly received support and funding from terror leaders abroad. It appears to address the need of fundamentalist politicians rather than humanitarian hardships. Further north, the concrete barrier or security fence serves as a buffer between Judea and Samaria and Israel, and is an effective deterrent against such scenarios. In the event that West Bank Palestinians attempt to launch a similar protest as their Gaza counterparts, the constant presence of IDF forces in the West Bank means that such outbursts of violence can be quelled almost before they start. The close proximity of Netanya and Kfar Saba to Kalkilia and Tulkarim could provide an ideal location for such protests. One should realize that the Palestinians living in the West Bank enjoy a far better economic situation than their Gaza counterparts. While having to undergo security examinations at IDF checkpoints, they are still able to travel from one city to another, trade freely and receive permits to work in Israel. They have far more to lose. In the past year, terror organizations in Gaza and abroad have done their utmost to infiltrate West Bank terror cells, providing them with funding and instructions to escalate attacks in Israel. In Gaza, under Hamas rule, many of the Palestinians feel they've got nothing to lose. Their daily routine is dictated by Hamas leaders who continue to seek Israel's destruction. The majority of the hundreds of thousands living in the narrow strip suffer from severe economic hardships that has worsened since Hamas's bloody takeover of the strip last summer. The situation is a convenient one for Hamas rulers in Gaza, as they're able to manipulate the population for their own needs. The situation has led to a halt in funding from international donor countries who, under Israel's pressure, agreed to isolate the terror organizations. In the West Bank, Palestinians cling to a ray of hope that Fatah President Mahmoud Abbas will secure a peace deal with Israel that will hopefully lead to a Palestinian state. The existence of the security barrier that straddles through West Bank towns and villages has proven its worth in preventing suicide bomb attacks in Israel.